This is one of the interesting little bit of philosophy I must put in. There has always been this issue about Brahman and Maya. And the idea is this is the classical idea. Brahman is this supreme thing that underpins this reality, and this Maya is the veil, kind of a nuisance, like a mist that covers up reality. And Maya is vilified like that. This was the ancient idea with Ramakrishna. Remember the story of Totapuri? This is what it reflects. It is not that simplistic. There are no two, Brahman and Maya, as two separate entities, one kind of covering up over other. No. You see, it is Brahman alone, which when it shudders, it turns into Maya. And the lovely example Ramakrishna gives, it is like milk and its whiteness. You cannot separate Brahman from Maya. Now let me tell you how this is such a dynamic idea. Let me tell you how easy it is to think about it. I've used this example. A little bit of philosophy I'm going to plug in today. Suppose you are standing in front of a transparent lump of jelly. It's transparent and you're looking into it. Because it's transparent jelly, you see right through it. You have no experience. You can't see. It becomes invisible. If this jelly shuddered, there was a shudder. There are waves set up. And waves acting on waves, interacting, interfering. It becomes visible. Now, it's not that somebody is whacking the jelly to make it shudder. The shudder is within the jelly. It shudders, and this reality comes into being. This is the relation between Brahman and Maya. They are not separate. They are part and parcel. Because we are human, we like to kind of say, here is this substance and this is this attribute, something that covers the substance. No, it is within the substance. It is very much part and parcel of Brahman. It's not a separate entity. They are interrelated. When you see this existence shudders, with a shudder, the universe comes into being. And without this shudder, you can't even experience anything. Forget about God. They are part and parcel of the same entity, like milk and its whiteness. So this idea of classifying them as separate things, Brahman and Maya, and saying, oh, this is good, this is nuisance. Wrong. They are interconnected. And this became visible with Totapuri. He was given a lesson. They are not separate. This has not been given by Adi Shankara or any other great proponent of Hinduism. This came with him. And do you know where I smile? When I talk quantum mechanics in universities. I say, this is what quantum mechanics is teaching you. See this universe? It is nothing. This is how they define the universe. Not made of matter. They guarantee you it's not made of matter. What is in front of you? They define the quantum reality. They say it's nothing but existence that is shuddering. Probability of existence. Wow, shudder. Quantum, physics. So the greatest, he had already, he's starting the work of this quantum stuff because the chap couldn't add or multiply. Great difficulty. And yet, he presented this marvelous idea. See, I've always struggled. If Brahman and Maya are separate, what is the relationship? This bit of arbitrariness. I don't like arbitrariness. If it is already intertwined, then the arbitrariness goes. It is very much the same thing. Once you look at it this way, you call it Brahman. You look at this way, you call it Maya. It's the same thing. Shuddering existence. This is reality.